Hey guys, Snake here with another Can Snake Fix It video. And today we have a genuine OEM Nintendo NES model 001 power adapter. Now this thing is supposed to be putting out 9 volts. When I connect it to the power supply, it's not putting out anything. Let me go ahead and show you. Let's plug it up real quick. Okay, go ahead and get my multimeter out. Uh-oh, I might have left that on. Alright, we're going to go volts AC. And the outside is usually the negative, with the inside being usually the positive. So we'll try it out here. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, it's putting out maybe 2 volts. It's kind of odd. It's climbing a little bit here. Okay, so the longer it stays in, the more volts it puts out. Well, not really. Alright, so let's say it's putting out about 2.5 volts. So nowhere near the 9 volts it needs to be putting out. Let's switch this around real quick. As you can see, it's reading even less because we have it reversed. There you go. So what we need to do here is figure out what's wrong with this. Now there usually is, let me unplug this, and there's this capacitor. There's probably a capacitor in here that's going to be holding a charge as well. So what we need to do is go ahead and let this discharge now for about 30 minutes, let's say. Alright, so let's go. We're going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll be right back to the video. Alright guys, I am back, and I think we let this discharge for long enough, almost exactly 30 minutes. So now let's figure out how to open this up. It's got some very weird little, let's see if I can show you guys there, little screw heads there, but I should have something to take that out. So let's see what we have. Now I don't know if I mentioned this in the first part of the video, but there should be a fuse in here, and I'm hoping that that's exactly what the problem is. I think that bit right there should work. Maybe. Might be a little too thick. Let's try the thinner one here. Let's see. No, I think that one might be too thin. Or not. Oh, it looks like it fits perfectly. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, perfect. Let's go. So anyway, yeah, let's hope it's just the fuse that's blown. And if not, let's just hope it's a break in the line. Is there a fuse? No, there isn't a fuse. I thought there was a fuse in here. So that's what the inside of power brick looks like. And a weird little filament there. If this thing shocks me, it won't be much. Yeah. Alright, so what we have to do is check for continuity in a few different places that'll help us determine what's going on here. So let's go ahead and bust out our multimeter again. Alright, and this obviously we're looking for sound. There we go. See, it's working. Alright, so let's check for continuity on the wire itself. Okay, so I'm getting continuity on both of these. That's interesting. Yeah, I figured it'd only be one, but let's try the inside here. Okay, so right off the bat, something very odd going on. So I'm getting continuity everywhere. Well, not everywhere. I haven't quite checked the back here. Let's see if this actually flows to the back right here. Uh-oh. There's no continuity there. There might be a break in this small line right here. Okay, so that's interesting. There is definitely, the line is definitely going from here to here. And I'm not getting anything. And that line I believe goes directly to the prong here. And let's check right here if we're getting continuity. Yes. But from here to there, nothing. Okay. So this, we might have figured this out rather quickly here. It looks like there's a break in this line, I think. Let's see if we can pull back this shield here a little bit. Oh, look what's in there. Dang it. So this is a resistor. As you can see right there, let's get a little bit closer for you guys. Actually, I guess I can, let me see, put this in a little bit so I can show you guys. Yeah, from right here to right here, you can see that there's continuity. Have the resistor, after resistor, nothing. So, the only thing that I'm really confused about is why I'm getting continuity from here to here. Wait a second, am I not getting it anymore? Well, okay, well, what happened? I was getting continuity here. Hold on, let me zoom this back out so you guys can see what I'm doing. From, one second here, let me get my wires in order. Okay. So just a minute ago I was getting continuity. God dang it. From here to here. And now I'm not getting anything. Okay, so from the inside, oh, there might be a break in the line, but I should still be getting continuity through this resistor, I would imagine. So check this out. So I was getting continuity before here, and now I'm not. So this line moved a little bit. Let's see if I can move the line. Oh, there it is. It's back. So there is a break in the line. Let me let it go. And it's gone. It might be, the break might be right here somewhere. See? Okay, so before we start messing with this resistor, let's go ahead and see if we can fix the break in the line first. Okay, let me go ahead and turn this off. So the break in the line seems to be somewhere right around here. Wonder if this slides around. I believe it does. It's just very hard to move. I definitely want to keep that intact so I can put that back in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the old soldering iron going. We're going to go ahead and desolder these. We're going to cut the line somewhere around here, and then reconnect it and see if we've caught the break in the line. What we could also do is check continuity. Once we cut here, we can check continuity from this point all the way to the tip. And then we could also check from this point to here to make sure that the break is actually in this line, or this portion of the line. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this plugged in and going. Let's see. Where's the plug? There it is. And when I solder, I always use a little face mask to help out. Okay, and I also have a fan here, so that's you're gonna hear this fan in the video. So just as FYI. Okay. Alright, let's get the soldering iron on. And I'm thinking about 325 should be good. Let me get a drop of water as well for the soldering iron. Okay. Okay, should be at up here. Might not be hot enough for this. I can feel the heat coming down the line now. Definitely getting hot, just not hot enough it would seem. I might have to turn this up to about 400. Alright, let's turn this up a little bit. We're going to go to 400 degrees Celsius. There we go. There she comes. Kind of have to turn it a little bit because it is braided on there, so Looks like this last bit is pretty tight. I don't think I need the soldering iron for this last part here, so let's start moving onto this next part. I don't think I want to move that part around too much because I don't want that to snap inside there. So maybe I should have just cut these off, but we'll see. That's not melting at all. Let me tin this a little bit here. Might help loosen this up a little bit, which it is doing. There you go. Alright. So I think we're done with that. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Well, let me get this other part here off first. There you go. So you can see that was wrapped on there pretty well. Just going to try and straighten that out a little bit. There we go. This one we're going to leave that soldered in. Alright. There we go. Okay. So now there's the part that we just took off. Here's the other end. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and cut this. See if we can move this around. Let me turn the fan off as well. There you go, so you don't have to listen to that anymore. Let me also get my face mask off. Alright, so let's see, can we move this? Come on, baby. I'm hoping this is just glued in there. Please, please move. I'm pulling on this part here because I'm going to cut it anyway, so if we ruin something in there. Man, that's not moving at all, is it? Alright, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. We don't need this part anyway. Okay. And let's see if I can slide it off. Oh, come on, buddy. No. I'm actually pulling the wire inside. You know what? I'm gonna cut it a little bit further down here as well. There we go. Now let's actually check for continuity on the other end now. See? Now we have both ends. Okay, this outer portion should go to this part here, and then you have the wire that's surrounded by the green shroud there, the green plastic covering, should be to the inside. So let's try that. So we're going back onto continuity here. Okay, let's go to the inside first, I guess. There you go. Let me try the outside. Nothing. Okay. So this part, nothing. This part, continuity. Okay, now we try the outside. So now the inner part should not have continuity. Nothing. Outside. Continuity. Okay, so this particular port of the wire seems good right now. Now we just have to figure out this part here. I'm going to try and strip this away from this wire as best as I can, because I really, really want to use this part. If not, then I'm trying to see if it's even worth it. Because if, well, I can glue it. Yeah, it'll make it worth it, because I could re-glue it. I was going to say, if the wire's sliding inside of this, then this means nothing, because this is designed to prevent you from pulling the wire from these connections here. So if I glue the inside, if I'm able to get this off and I glue the inside, then it'll serve the same purpose. So let's see. How can I get you off? No, not that one. Where's my other one? I am missing a tool. Where? Oh, it's hidden behind here. Here we go. Okay, so maybe if I stick this down in here and hope not to poke myself. Maybe I'll separate. I don't know if it's glued all the way down or what, but okay guys, so unfortunately this thing got the better of me, so we're just going to go ahead and slice it open. And then we're just going to have to glue it back on. I really did not want to do this, but it is what it is, I guess. I'd really like to see what in the world is holding this thing on in there too. Oh my goodness. And it slices open so easily as well. Look at this. See if I can get closer here. So it's just, looks like it's just glued. Look at that. And it comes off. Look, look, look. Oh my goodness. There it goes. Well, couldn't save that intact, but it'll still work. It'll still do its job with some glue. Alright, so now this part here is dead. Where did I put that wire? Okay, so now what we got to do is actually slice this open just a tad, and then reconnect it. Let me just use this little, I want to reuse this little shroud here as well. Cut that off. There we go. Okay. And we know that the part, the negative goes here. Okay. You don't want to cut too deep on this one. Definitely don't want to ruin the wires inside. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting a call again. Alright, sorry about that. Again, that was my wife telling me that everything went okay at the dentist office. And they are on their way to run a few errands and then come home. So, alright. So I think I need to open more than that here. Looks like I need a pretty good bit. So let me go ahead and I'm thinking that should be enough. Maybe, hopefully, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think that should be good. Somewhere around there. Okay, let's cut this off. Pop the shroud on here. There we go. And let's go ahead and get that part off. Where is it? Here we go. Nope. Alright. So now we need to tin this. Actually, first things first, we need to put this on. Well, it's split open, so it doesn't matter. So let's get this around here. There we go. Now once I get this to the position that we're actually going to need it at the end, then we'll glue it down. As of right now, we're just going to leave it like that. Alright, let me get my mask back on. Let's get the fan back on. Waiting, we're going to do 400 again Celsius, and we're going to wait for the iron to heat up. Alright, and she's ready to go. See if I could zoom you in a little bit. All right. Looks like I got a good chunk right there. Alright, that's a good place for it, as any. Okay. Wait for that to dry. Oh, where did my shroud go? I lost my shroud somewhere. Okay. Could have swore I had that on there, but it's now gone. Awesome. Not a big deal. It wasn't really doing much anyway, to be honest. Okay, just wanted to get a nice coat on there. Looks good, nice and connected. Pretty nice, good, strong connections there. Now we can fold them down. Get this pushed up. Looks like that'll go right there. So, go ahead and turn the fan off. Turn the yarn off. Get this mask off. And now, let's go ahead and let me go grab the glue. Let me back this out a little bit here. Okay, I'm probably just going to go ahead and use some crazy glue on this. I don't see why I would need anything else other than crazy glue there. So let me go ahead and grab that and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. As you guys know, I keep my crazy glue in the fridge. So I'm actually going to be very, very liberal with this glue in here. Open this up. And how am I going to get that glue in there without getting it all over everything? I don't know. There you go. Let me see if I can just stick it in there. Oh, I'm already gluing my my fingers together here. All right. See if I can go ahead and close this up as it dries, and we're probably going to fast forward through this part as well. Alright, should be good. Put that in place there. It's still drying, which is fine. We'll let that do its thing. And tuck this back in. Oh, this was actually over this part here, so let's go ahead and put this back over the resistor.
Battery.
Yes, that was my doorbell, which apparently I need to change the battery on. Okay. Alright. So now we can tuck this back to where it was. Okay. Now, let's hope that this works. Go ahead. I'm going to screw it down and we're going to hope for the best here, but I definitely don't want to plug this in and have this have that open like that. That is a big hazard. All right, there you go. Okay, so moment of truth. All right, guys. So first thing we're gonna do is make sure when I plug this in that we're not getting any crazy smoke or anything. So let me get a rag. Safety always first. Actually, I'm gonna get my rubber glove because if this gets hot or something to that effect, I'm gonna grab it with my rubber glove and I'm gonna throw it in a sink full of water. So I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back and got my trusty rubber glove. Let's go ahead and plug this in. There we go. Alright, now I'm testing for heat on the brick. Make sure it's not going to go crazy on us. Everything seems good down there. Let's go ahead and pull out our multimeter. Voltage AC. Alright. Don't think I need the glove anymore, so let's go ahead and pull that off. Alright, here we go. Come on, baby, give us 9 volts. There we go. There we go. And boom! There it is. We are getting the voltage that we need. Absolutely amazing. There it is. So the only thing that was wrong with this particular power supply was there was a break in the line, which we were able to find. I originally thought that there was a fuse in there. But that may only be UK versions of the brick, of the power supplies. I've worked on a few of those in the past, even though I've never been to the UK or anything like that. But I do know that they're a lot safer than we are here in the US. So the majority of their power supplies usually have fuses in them. Apparently we don't have that here in the US. Well, that's fine, whatever. We got this baby to work. I'm very, very happy about that. So now, yeah, I could either use this as a spare, or I could actually pop this online for sale as a refurbished power supply and make a few bucks on it. I'm not too sure what direction I'm gonna go on that just yet, but it's still plugged in. Let me just one more little victory test here. Oh yeah, she's working great. Alright, so anyway, that's the end of this video. So, you know, if you guys want to try something like this at home, you just have to be very, very, very careful when you're dealing with 120 volts. That is something that could stop your heart. So, you know, be very, very careful if you're planning on doing something like this. Always take precautionary steps. And anyway, I think that's it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to hit that like button if you did. Definitely don't be shy about leaving any comments down below. Hit that subscribe button for sure, and also share with your friends. Till next time.